Hey, Seth.
Hey, Mary. Who do we have today?
Today we have Samantha D'Amato with RGS Title, and she's here to give us a little information. So, Samantha, what is the one thing you just wish people knew when they were walking into their home purchase?
What is title insurance?
So, what is title insurance?
That is a very good question. So oftentimes the first question I get is, do I need title insurance? But to know whether or not you need title insurance, you have to know what title insurance is, right?
Correct.
So, if you own something like, we own our glasses, right? They're ours. We hold them. We possess them, right? Well, how do you possess a whole house or land or anything like that? Well, it's through a piece of paper called a title. It's your deed or whatnot. And so the insurance actually protects that ownership. Makes sure that no one else can have claim to that prohibits you from owning that property in its entirety.
Wow.
That's pretty cool.
That's a great way to put it. I didn't realize that.
Yeah. So that is what title insurance does. Now there's different types of title insurance. Whenever you have a loan, a lender will always require you to get a lender's title insurance policy. And that policy is specific for the loan, right? So if you refinance, you need to get a new loan because it is for that loan amount. And it only protects the lender. It only comes into play with the lender if the lender gets ownership of the property, which is really minuscule amount, right? Mm-hmm. So if a lender wants to have this title insurance policy for this very finite possibility that they might actually own the home, maybe you should consider it for yourself when you actually do own the entire home.
What could happen if you didn't get title insurance?
There are there are kind of smaller issues and then there's larger issues. So smaller issues would just be like, say you're going to closing. And when you purchased the home, there was a mortgage on the property. And for whatever reason, that mortgage was not released properly by the previous loan holder. So it means that it's still attached. You don't have the money to pay off that loan. We have to get that loan properly released in order to be able to transfer title. Your title insurance policy will allow us to continue with the sale without any delay in time or any extra cost to you. So that is just a small thing. Mm-hmm. But again, and just in that alone, you pay for your title insurance policy. A larger thing would be like, hey, have you guys heard about title lock? That is like that notification where people say, oh, we'll let you know if your title has an issue. Mm-hmm. But they don't do anything about it, right? The title insurance does something about it. So say somebody used a fraudulent method of transferring title out from under you. So all of a sudden you get a notice and you're like, buyers think they own your house. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Right?
That could be a big problem.
Title insurance will cover you. They step into your place. So not only do they take on that financial liability, they also take on that emotional burden. So you're not the one going to court all the time. You're not the one doing that. They actually indemnify you and step into your role as the owner.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
If people have questions about title insurance, can they call you?
Absolutely.
Great.
Yeah. And for the most part, I'll answer.
Great. That's good to know. Thank
you. So yes, please do call. If you do have questions, it does vary from state to state. So even if you had come from another area where you might think you know everything about title insurance, you still want to find out what it's like in Maryland or D.C. or Virginia. Right. Find out what it is in your area.
Yep. That's excellent information. Yeah. Thank you, Sam.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Just a wealth of knowledge these days.
Thank you.